Hello, welcome back. Extremely tired today. Final day in Paris. Stayed last night in a 12-bed dorm, which is very good actually. But it's the most amount of people I've slept in a room with before. And 12 was a little bit too much, to be honest. There were people up all night. The guy below me was sleep talking, and someone was packing a bag and walking around the room loudly at 5 a.m. and I thought it was the guy below me sleep talking and sleepwalking, so I thought I was going to be sleep robbed. So didn't really sleep that well, pretty hungover from last night because the wine is very cheap here. However, had a good night, and this is it. This is I was leaving Paris next, going to Bordeaux on the train. But the guy I was in the room with, Ben, he was telling me that his first day was in Paris yesterday, and he was robbed in broad daylight. And I'm kind of getting this vibe from Paris, to be honest. I mean, it's a nice place. I understand the whole romance of everything, but there's that side to it. He said this like hobo, this like crackhead came up to him, tried to give him some crack. He's like, "Oh, you have this crack," and he was like, "No, I don't want the crack." So the guy grabbed him by the arm and said, "Oh, give me some money." And he was like, "No, I'm trying to walk away." But this guy was like grabbing him, following him. So in the end, he gave him 50 euros out of his wallet. And then another homeless person tried to come and help. Apparently, this woman, she was like, "Oh, go away," but the guy didn't. So Ben gave him 50 euros, and then the homeless woman kind of followed him away to make sure it was okay, and then asked him for money. There's the one time you don't want to be asking for money is when you've seen somebody else be robbed. And this is in broad daylight on one of the popular bridges in Paris. There's this culture of homelessness and drug taking in broad daylight, and there's a lot of tents up, and people just turn a blind eye to it. I spoke to another local who was saying that people have knives and getting robbed is very common here, and the French or the Parisians just kind of turn a blind eye to it. Like, they just won't help you. They're just like completely just like do their own thing. Okay, we made it. That's a 2-hour walk with a heavy backpack on. That wasn't fun. We're about to board the train to Bordeaux. It's very busy. Kind of big. First double-decker train I've ever been on. Just for your information, this train cost me 10 euros for seat reservation, along with the cost of the Interrail pass. But it looks pretty good. I mean, double-decker. This is a new experience. Train ride offering excellent views. To my left, I had the beautiful vista, southern France. to my right, I had an overweight woman breastfeeding a screaming child. Look at these vibes. Vibing. The Vibe District. Parlez-vous anglais?
Oui.
What is this?
It's from Bordeaux.
Okay.
It's like crepe.
All right. Could I just try one? Could I just get one, please? Is that okay? Thanks. Yeah. Go on.
Anything else?
That's all. Thanks.
So 75 cents, please.
For this thing. Don't exactly know what it is. I'm gonna give it a shot. It's like apple. Not bad. They're doing a show. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that. €7. Look at these prices of wine. So cheap. You know this is the fancy shit as well. This is fairly standard, I'm sure. Damn. Value. Value. Look at the value. Hello, my friends. It's again the next day. We are in Bordeaux. The sun is not out. And apologies for the hair, by the way. This is not a statement in fashion. This is indeed me trying to do something with the fringe, which completely gets battered, as you saw in the older videos. But I appreciate I don't look great, to say the least. I'm currently on the way to an outdoor gym. I was going to pay €10 for a day pass at a gym. That's like the minimum price here. But then I had a brainwave. I thought, why not just work out outdoors when the weather is so nice? Turns out that thing I ate yesterday is called cameles? Cameles? I don't know, but it's quite famous here. It's like a custard-filled pastry caramelized in rum. It's very good and very cheap. The other two things that Bordeaux is famous for, food-wise, is foie gras and caviar. Two things that are not really budget-friendly to try. It's quite big here. Very nice. Very, very good. I haven't tried any cheese yet since I've been in France as well, which is sacrilegious. So from now on, it's going to be Operation Fromage, Coq Monsieur. Try and skip the caviar. It's not a travel day today as well, so we've got a bit more to spend, maybe a bit less frugal, especially so because I'm not paying for the gym. That's part of the reason I decided to do this outdoor workout. Now, you saw yesterday I did a bit of a outdoor workout, a couple of exercises, but I didn't finish it off. I don't know, it was a It was a bit cold. There wasn't that much room for me to do the other exercises. Today we finished that workout off, but I should be able to eat some good food today. Paris was exhausting, to be honest. There was so much going on. You couldn't rest for a second. So the first 2 days of Bordeaux, nice and relaxed. It's a much more relaxed place, of course, just to be expected. But yeah, beautiful scenery. Also, I shall definitely try the wine here. I would be completely remiss if I didn't do that whilst in Bordeaux. So I'll try some nice. I'll work out what kind of wine Bordeaux is famous for. I'll get into some conversational French with the locals about that, for sure. Ask them their advice, and we'll get stuck in. Totally not creepy at all. Totally normal. Things that are also not creepy. We failed in our mission to do a free workout. Walked all the way to that gym, or to that park rather, and there wasn't really a great calisthenics area. It was just kind of a kids' play park surrounded by kids. So I didn't really want to be a literal clown, child entertainment, whilst doing my exercise. All right, we're on the way to the train station to go to, I can't remember the name of it, Arsenal? But can you guess where we're going and why we're going there? Going there to see Europe's tallest sand dune. A little day trip action, and I've even been a very good boy and made a packed lunch as well. Like a good little boy. So first day trip. See, I was kind of right. Arcachon. Like, and we got more of these things as well, which are absolutely everywhere. Get some chocolate. Here's a gas pour obtenir un problème. I'm gonna take a punt and assume that means go to the cashier's desk if you want a cup. Just give it a shot. Bonjour. Do you parlez-vous anglais? You speak English? Yeah. Do you get the cup from over here? Yeah.
The small one or the big one?
The big one, please.
The double coffee or the long one?
The long one. Yeah. Thank you. All right. French is on point. They love half filling these things in this country. I don't understand. Like fucking halfway done. Oh well. See that the homeless people in Bordeaux, they're like the classic French winos, like mostly white, addicted to drinking wine, just buying like €3 bottles of wine and getting wanked on the street. It's a different type of homeless person. They're doing the homeless person tour of the world. But everyone assumes I'm French. I don't know if it's the shit haircut or the fact I'm white, but everyone assumes I'm French. And that's gonna happen less and less as we move from west to east. Bonjour. Merci. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Are we in Saudi Arabia? Or are we in France? Who knows? Considering it's the highest sand dune in Europe, it doesn't seem that big. Maybe they saw a bit of a meme here. Or maybe there's just no sand dunes in Europe. But the views, I'm not even at the top. Incredible. Most of the legwork was done by that bus, to be honest. But incredible, incredible vista. Bonjour. There we have it, folks. Top of Europeans Sahara Desert. Wasn't the hike that I was anticipating. However, I'm still out of breath. Every dune I get to the top of, thinking this is it, another one renders into the map behind it. I told myself I'd get fully to the end of this stretch. Also, I may have fucked up. This is not the tall. I don't think this is the tallest sand dune in Europe. I think they the biggest. I think they mean in length or just continuous dune, because it's so long. But it's not that tall, really. Make of that what you will. Okay, we've reached the end of the block render distance. I believe for the moment, unless anything spawns in on us. I think this is the end. So we made it. We did the full length of Dune de Palat. That feels good. The sun's out. Otherwise I'd be totally fucking lost here. God. What's up? See this from a mile away, baby. Some wild beast found. Sand creature.